In 1997, a group of parents had a simple vision: to make the ordinary possible for children and young people with autism. They decided to start their own school so their children could finally access an education which met their needs. Beginning with just 4 pupils, numbers quickly grew as word spread about this pioneering service. Soon after it was founded, Jane heard about Treehouse School. Her young son Jack had autism and was being lost in the school system. Jane and her husband were determined to give their son the best chance at achieving his potential, whatever that would be. Jack started at the school in 2000, a moment that changed everything for the whole family. Before he joined Treehouse, Jack was non-verbal and couldn't communicate at all. If he was in pain or upset, nobody would know. Within months of starting at the school, he was on stage at the Christmas show. Jane finally saw a happy child emerging. The school taught him how to use a spoon and fork to eat his food and how to use a cup to drink on his own. Very small things, but things that changed his life. By 2004, there were 50 Treehouse pupils, and the school moved to their permanent home in North London. As Jack grew, so did the ambitions of Treehouse. Growing larger than one school, Ambitious About Autism was born with the dream of improving autism understanding and changing many more lives. They launched the UK's largest online autism forum, Talk About Autism. This community provided a lifeline for parents like Jane. In 2012, they opened London's first specialist day college for young people with autism. The college has transformed the lives of many of its young learners like Jack, providing them with independent living skills and work experience. Moving on to Ambitious College was a big transition for Jack. The team began preparing him for a life beyond education. They provided him with travel training and taught him to use his iPad to communicate, using Jack's love of music to help him gain confidence. Jack will soon be going out into the world to forge a life as wonderfully ordinary as possible. Jane knows without hesitation that her son would not have been able to stay at home with his family without Ambitious About Autism. For Jane, it wasn't about looking for the impossible. It was about looking for a place where her child would be given a chance. Ambitious About Autism has achieved a lot in the past 20 years. However, the case remains that 1 in 100 people in the UK have autism. 45% of children with autism have been illegally excluded from school, and only 16% of adults with autism are in full-time employment. There is still a great deal to do. Jane is eternally grateful to those ambitious founding parents who decided that what was on offer for their children wasn't good enough. Without them, without all this hard work, so many children and young people with autism would not have a chance. Help us to make sure that others like Jack can have the ordinary future they deserve. It's time to give children and young people with autism a chance.